Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, we all know that South Africans love a good laugh. And what better way to talk about our issues than through comedy? Actor and comedian Sobantu Nqayi easily has one of the most entertaining Instagram accounts ever. The multifaceted artist has become popular for his comedic characters on Instagram, which draws over 20,000 people weekly. Let's have a little look at his first and most popular character, Thembi Khosi, a character who shares his personal journey of rediscovering his roots. It's hilarious.
Asibonanga Mandela Tina. Lapi corner, Lapi Lili corner. Yo! Mandela was the leader of night, guys. Look, Thembi Nqayi, yeah? Look, I had one of those weeks, guys, where there were moments of like defeat, moments of like success. But you know what? In those moments, hope was what pulled me through. You know, I still remember what my mom to Grim, she said, Nyana, look, Itemba alibulali, kubulala ubungamo. Yo, Itemba alibulali, kubulala ubungamo. So basically what she's saying is, you know what, hope doesn't kill, rushing does. So in anything you do, take your time, step by step, progress forward, and you will succeed, guys. Yo, Ricky Lake of that. So guys, progress forward, stay blessed, do not give up, and hope is sometimes the answer. Thembi Nqayi out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I mean, that is hilarious. But can I tell you what the beauty of your comedy is I know people like all of your characters. Like, exactly. I know that guy.
Exactly. Look, it was, especially with Thembi Nqayi, his journey and the fact that he grew up in the city and his mom was a domestic worker, and eventually now he's discovering his roots again, is similar to myself, because my mom was a domestic worker and my father was a janitor. And I grew up in the city, but I didn't grow up lavishly. I just grew up in the city, and then eventually, as I got older, my father started taking me back home, to be exact.
Yeah.
And I started rediscovering, oh, be proud of who you are. So using this character, I used it to, you know, motivate people more, because we're going through a time with mental illness and all, and people need some sense of laughter, but at the same time with a strong message.
Yeah.
So I think laughter plays such an important role.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
So you're an actor,
yeah.
And you obviously are, or you still are, and you are there on a trajectory of doing like acting work. But why did you then decide that these characters was a more comfortable place for you to be?
Look,
like, how did it start? How did you get into this?
I wanted to do this. It was when I did Thembi Nqayi first. I was like, look, this is my story. A lot of people relate to it. A lot of people's mothers were domestic workers. A lot of them grew up in the city and rediscovered themselves at the later stage. But they still very much come across the coconut.
It's a very common South African story.
Exactly. So I thought, look, let's make humor out of it. And then the other characters, such as Pali and Mzingisi, Pali himself represents the colored community.
Yeah.
And my mom is Griqua, because they don't call themselves, we are coloreds, they're Griqua. And I truly believe that the colored people are really being left out in South Africa. Their story is not heard enough. Yeah. There's too much happening. Gangsterism is happening every day. People are being killed every day. Their story is not heard enough. So I truly think spreading that message through comedy, but at the same time, making people laugh and actually saying something really serious that needs attention. Yeah. And then, of course, the last one, Mzingisi. It's from the Eastern Cape, staunch, traditional man, but at the same time, he's revealing and he's expressing the wrong in terms of leadership that's happening in the Eastern Cape, especially in Mthatha. It's an old town, it's still the same state, in its same state. So he's expressing a lot of things that people are thinking, and some that fear to say it. Yeah. So through comedy, say the right message and you get it across through laughter, and also people learn something.
Sure, but often sometimes it's got to be a little bit controversial as well. And everybody loves you. I mean, you inspired that entire Woolies campaign with the water. I mean, that was huge for you. Did people click on that? That was actually people trying to be like you?
With that, there was a whole thing thinking, end of the day, look, everybody can share. We can all laugh. Yeah. I never clinged on to it to think it's mine or no. Yeah. The boys went out, they did their own thing. Yeah. Said to Coach Time from Queen's Park, of Queen's Park, I see you, but he did his own thing too. Yeah. Yes, maybe I ignited something, but this is what it is. You have to share creativity.
Sure.
You can't keep it to yourself. So, yeah, I may have played a role, but it's everybody played their own part in it.
Do you ever get any flack because of your characters?
Of course. Especially when I did Pali. Because people assume, like, okay, you're black, how can you? And I said, no. I'm Griqua. My mom's Griqua, and I think I have every right to represent this. And if you're going to look at that and miss the message, then just don't follow me. Because then I think, like I said, with Pali's message is so important, it's not heard enough about the coloured community. And people are coming at me because I'm doing this character, but you're not even listening to the message. So I don't waste my time with that. I just move on, keep doing it.
When you first started putting your characters out on social media, did you anticipate that you were going to get a flood of likes and popularity and followers like you did?
No. With Tembi Nqayi, I kind of knew in a sense people will like it. Did I think it would have gone to this point? No. Because I think the coconut story is something, people are, oh man, I know a guy. And then suddenly people say, I know a guy exactly like that.
No, I really know that guy.
Exactly. Like, geez,
I'm going to call him after this. Tell him to change his name to Timmy.
so with that, it definitely unexpected. But it was something I was planning to do, but to get to this point, no. I didn't think.
And do you think this is going to be something that will take up a lot of your time and become your focus, or are you still doing other acting
I'm still acting. You know, when you want something, you make time.
Exactly.
You make time for it. So 100%. I do my research, I then set out time, and then I do my recordings, and then I still act. So you can multitask, you know. You can't, I'm a creative actor.
You are so creative, and we love having you here. Thank you so much for being here today. So something I love and something that I always make time for is shopping. So Pali, I hope that you are having a massive shopping spree there right now.